So with Putin on the ropes right now, thanks to President Biden strengthening America's alliances abroad, with headlines like humiliated, Putin faces a string of geopolitical defeats with the fall of Putin's big ally, Bashar al-Assad in Syria, with mass protests against the Putin-backed regime in Georgia, country of Georgia, with Romania elections being invalidated based on Putin's tampering. With all of these things going on, what does Donald Trump do? Does he show strength? No. He calls to Mar-a-Lago Viktor Orban, Vladimir Putin's stooge in Hungary. The authoritarian leader in Hungary was at Mar-a-Lago yesterday with Elon Musk. Can you say conflict of interest? With Donald Trump. And Viktor Orban took to social media and posted the following. USA Today, the future has begun. An afternoon in Mar-a-Lago with Trump, Musk, and Waltz. And here's the photo you see right here. Viktor Orban sitting right next to Elon Musk right there. I mean, Elon Musk has business interests abroad. Who elected Elon Musk to do anything? The answer is nobody. You know, and one of the things that Donald Trump was, I think, really embarrassed about is that ridiculous handshake that he tried to, can't make this stuff up, that ridiculous handshake he tried to do with Macron, the president of France. And when Macron kind of outsmarted Donald Trump, brought him to the Cathedral of Notre Dame so that he could be right next to Zelensky. I think Trump felt pissed about that, then had Orban go to Mar-a-Lago as like petty retaliation. By the way, Macron was so ready for that handshake, but it was like the most ridiculous thing in the world when Trump shook his hand like that. So Donald Trump then invites Orban. Now, what do you think Viktor Orban was talking about with Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago? Clearly, he was bringing the message from Vladimir Putin about Ukraine. What is Donald Trump posting as well last night? So after Orban visits, Donald Trump takes to social media, and Donald Trump goes, you know what? Let me attack our allies. Let me attack Canada. Donald Trump posts, it was a pleasure to have dinner the other night with Governor Justin Trudeau. He calls the Prime Minister of Canada a governor of the great state of Canada. And then he calls Canada a state of the United States. I look forward to seeing the governor again soon so that we may continue our in-depth talks on tariffs and trade, the results of which will be truly spectacular for all. Now, I just want you to think about the timing of this message because, and why am I talking about it right now? Because a lot of people are like, why is Donald Trump posting that message about Justin Trudeau at like midnight? Well, number one, Donald Trump's a psychopath. Number two, you know, he just generally likes to attack our allies. But I want you to think about it. You had Orban there in Mar-a-Lago in Trump's ear about you should be a conqueror. Do what Putin did. You can take over Canada. You can take over Mexico. To the point of what Orban said, the future has begun. And the message to Trump, I think, is, you know, this is a time for dictators. This is a time for strong men. Actually, weak men masquerading as strong men. For the Putins, for Trump, for Xi. This is what, mock your neighbor, mock your allies. So at a time, again, where you have headlines, Putin faces a string of geopolitical attacks, you have Donald Trump getting played with Viktor Orban in Mar-a-Lago. And again, Trump could just do nothing and America would look far stronger. But you bring Orban over, and it's not like Hungary's doing well. What, the entire GDP of Hungary is under $200 billion a year.